Orleans don't like Mickey Loomis. Who else? Tampa Bay. I think Todd Bowles for now was safe. Coach down there in Carolina, he should be safe. Atlanta coach Raheem Morris, he should be safe. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys got to open it, so maybe Salaza, former Lions. No, not Kellen. I don't know who their offensive coordinator is in Dallas. I know he up for the job though. It ain't Kellen Moore. I forget who it is, but whoever the offensive coordinator is, he up for the job. Obviously, Washington, Dallas. The Giants coach, I think that Brian Daboll is secure. He go around the NFC West. I think Arizona coach is cool for now. I think it was Jonathan Gannon. I think Mike McDonald, former Michigan DC, he cool in Seattle. I think Kyle Shanahan, they'd be foolish to cut him from the Rams. Sean McVay should be A-OK in the Rams and the AFC. Pittsburgh, I don't think Mike Tomlin's going anywhere. I don't think the coach of the Cincinnati Bengals is going anywhere. I think the Browns coach Stefanski, I think he's a good coach. He got a raw deal. Obviously, I don't think John Harbaugh is going anywhere. I think Tennessee coach just got there, so they're not getting rid of him. I don't believe, but it could happen. Jacksonville coach, it is open in Jacksonville, New Orleans. So the Jets. I think the Houston Texas coach is straight. I think the Indianapolis coach is straight. I said Tennessee, Jacksonville, Houston, Indianapolis. So I think they all straight other than Jacksonville. Again, the Bills are straight. Dolphins are straight. I don't think they're gonna fire my man. The Dolphins, the Jets, obviously, I just said had an opening. The Patriots, they just hired Mike Vrabel, took our defensive line coach with him, Terrell Williams. And obviously, can't Andy Reid unless he abruptly retires. I don't think he going nowhere. The two other playoff teams, the Chargers and Broncos, Jim Harbaugh and Sean McVay. I used to get Jim and John mixed up. I don't know why. Who else we got? They finally dropped some. And then obviously the Raiders. So the Raiders, Jacksonville, the Saints, the Jets. So it's a handful of openings. I might have missed one or two that I mentioned, but it's a handful of openings, and I don't think Rob Saleh obviously he's not up for the Jets job. Maybe he'll take the Saints job. I know San Francisco offered him a record number for coordinators to come back and be their defensive coordinator. I know he was working as a consultant for the Packers after he got fired. So I don't know. Going out to San Fran for record money, I think the Lions would, pay him some good money. I don't know if he'll match that, but you got to understand California taxes. It'd be like going backwards, coming home to Detroit. You got some good defenders in Detroit. And, I think he would be a huge upgrade over here in Glenn, in my opinion. So obviously you would have him for a short amount of time. I would rather have him over Calvin Shepard, to be honest. And I think this defense is still young enough where they can learn a new system and a new terminology, to be honest. And I say that because, they just didn't, a lot of the guys didn't play a lot of snaps. A lot of people just said, let's just bring the same defense back this year healthy and see what happens. And I'm not opposed to it. I think they should bring some of the key guys back. But I do think, obviously, adding the defensive end, I think adding the defensive, oh, shit. Damn. Man. Something happened up here. Oh, yeah? Somebody, I don't know what happened. I'm glad this before my turn. I want to see what happened up here, man. I don't know. Maybe a phone line fell down and looked like or something. But, yeah, like I continue to say, man, I don't know what happened. But yeah, he have a lot to work with. But going back to San Fran, it is Northern California. A little expensive, but the weather is nice. You ain't got to deal with -5 degrees or nothing like that. But wherever he would go, I feel like it would be temporary. San Francisco, some of the talent that they got may not be back. Shadarius Ward, he talked about leaving. He had some traumatic events happen, and he said just San Francisco is just not a good place for him right now. I don't want to talk about what happened. I'll clear this out to him. I couldn't imagine. But yeah, man. Quite frankly, man, I would love to have Rob Saleh come back and be our defensive coordinator. And I think that'd be a good look, and I think he would have a lot of things to work with here. And I know a lot of people say our linebackers are more downhill, and that wasn't no issue until Anazoni got hurt. So don't forget, you still can bring Derek Barnes back. Rocco Rodrigo should come back. So yeah, I think adding the edge rusher and possibly bringing Carlton Davis back on the team friendly deal, that might be the pivot right there. That might be the move. So yeah, that might be the move. But yeah, I would love to have him, man. That'll be a huge upgrade. No disrespect to Aaron Glenn. I think he'd do good with the Jets. He played with the Jets. I know they offered him a big offer. They said they offered him. He flew back to Detroit, so I don't know if they looking over the contract and or not. Then he gonna probably look at the Saints. So there's some openings. Rob Saleh still can get picked up as a head coach. Jacksonville, New Orleans, the Raiders. But a lot of the openings, right now they don't have a head coach. They don't have a quarterback. And then Jacksonville is forcing you to keep with the one position that has a quarterback. They're forcing you to stick with the GM. So, so that's that job is probably the less prestigious job. Even looking at New Orleans with Derek used Carr. So maybe he chooses to sit out the year. Maybe he chooses to make some money. Because you got to know if he take a deal, I think that prorate what the Jets owe him. So he can sit out a year and just get paid, but then sitting out a year, you don't get an opportunity to build your name back up the way you want to. A lot of these dudes' wives don't even want them at home for a year, for a week. They sit here and complain, oh man, you don't spend enough time with me. And yeah, okay, I don't spend enough time with you. Okay. Then it's, oh, you need to go back to work. And so yeah, man. But other than that, man, it's pretty much all I got. But hey, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know what you think about Rob Saleh being the Lions' next defensive coordinator. I know they may go with Calvin Shepard, which I don't know about that. But hit the link tree. He's the linebacker coach. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All that's inside my link tree, man. I got to rebuild the Spotify and all that. But I plan on going live pretty soon to address the Lions' season review wrap-up live stream. I did the video. We'll do the live. So if I miss anything in the video version, come with y'all questions. Peace.